stage as much as I can.
For a second, we're getting some popping here, aren't we? Is it alright? I think maybe we would slightly back a bit.
Oh, yeah.
The microphones here are okay.
So I just got to lean my head.
No. Carry on.
As you can tell, we're not excited at all to be here. This is fun. So that's kind of how we met. I heard Shay sing for the first time. I've still got the voice memo on my phone here of hearing him sing for the first time. I was like, this guy's the truth, and we got to work together. So we wrote a song the next day. And for a long time we were struggling. We couldn't even afford to eat the cheapest fast food meal. And trying to get people to pay attention, trying to get people to turn their heads. And the first song we wrote got put on hold for a Rascal Flatts album, which is like our favorite band of all time. And for us, we're like, we made it, man. We didn't make it. We later found out that we didn't make it by getting a Rascal Flatts hold, but it was a cool first step for us, and it opened the door. We wrote 2 to 3 songs a day for a couple of years, and boom, here we are, across the pond, singing for a sold-out crowd at the O2 Arena. It's absolutely incredible, and to be able to see country music expand internationally like this is unbelievable, and we're so proud to be a part of this movement and having all these artists from Nashville come over here and do shows like this. This is our second time in the UK, and the first time was absolutely unbelievable. It was breathtaking getting on stage. Hearing the fans sing the words back to us, the passion for music in the UK is just incredible. And the amount of talent, of artistry coming out of the UK. Ed Sheeran right now, putting out the biggest record of the last 10 years. It's just awesome, and we're so inspired by that. And it's good to be here. Everybody's been so hospitable to us. And I'm sorry for giving you guys like a 10-minute spiel about how Dan and Shay met, but it's really good to be here today, and we're in great company with Reba Darius and Hunter Hayes on the stage.
And does your partner talk?
I sign language too, and he kind of says it. Yeah, that was good. You nailed that. I feel like I'm like a boxer at a big match, getting ready.
We go on like a scripted fight right now.
Yeah, right. But no, this is so good to be here, man. Thank you guys for having us.
Well, let's go back to the Ed Sheeran thing just now, because you're Dan and Shay, and it's not an A-N-D in your name. You have the little...
We do. We have a little plus sign. I wish we had a really awesome story to tell you with that. Like, in 1962, there was this. This is actually not a story. We just thought it looked kind of cool. But Ed Sheeran, he does that thing. We just want to be like Ed Sheeran because he's one of the coolest guys ever. But we're not as cool as him, but that's all right.
Right. We're going to ask people some questions. They'll tell you who they are. And we'll start with Erica, please.
Hiya, Erica from C2C Radio. Last time we were together, it was just before you went on stage at
Bush Hall, yeah, that's right.
That gig was like nothing I've ever felt at Bush Hall. The energy and the feeling you've got from the fans there. How are you feeling about translating that into an arena?
Oh man, we're so excited. It's good to see you again, by the way. After you said it, I was like, I remember that. That was fun. That show was insane. We got to, like she said, we headlined our first show in London. It was sold out, Bush Hall. It sold out really quickly, and it was magical. You could feel the emotion that night. We get emotional on stage. I'm getting emotional thinking about it right now, getting on stage, and just thinking back to how we wrote those songs. We wrote these songs on an acoustic guitar in somebody's basement in Nashville, and to come all the way over here and have fans passionately sing the words back to us and belt them out, even if they weren't necessarily a radio single. It's so cool, and be able to do it in this. I came to the show last night because I'm just such a huge fan of country music, and actually got to go on stage with Brad Paisley and sing, which after a few drinks, I don't know how well I was singing. I apologize.
It was perfect too, because the song was called Alcohol, so it's the story of our lives.
So it's going to be great getting to play this big room today. We brought our band over here with us, and it's going to be loud, it's going to be rocking, and we're looking forward to it. When we get off the stage, we're going to be right back in the crowd. I hope they save us seats because we're going to be rocking out. We've toured with Darius before, we've toured with Hunter, so it's good to see friends and get to see their shows, and big fans of Reba McEntire as well. So.
Gentleman here.
Pete, just listen to this. Welcome to London. A question for Dan.
Yes, sir.
When was Shay right and you were wrong?
Oh man, every single time I overthink everything. Every time he was very. I don't know if it was wrong, but he was very passionate about picking "Nothing Like You" as our third single off of our first record. He was like, "This song is a big hit; it's a #1." And every girl ever, so he was in the group of the girls who said it was right. So every girl was like, "This is a #1 song. If you guys don't choose this as a single, like you guys are gonna tank your career." And I was like, "All right, Nothing Like You's a single." And sure enough, he was right. It was our very first #1 song. So yeah, he's right very often, but I don't like to admit that. So.
There's a lot of other stories that he was right most of the time. He's lying, but those are embarrassing stories for me to tell. So we'll leave that. Next question, right?
There we go.
It's Lisa from the UK. You like to obviously sing for some about emotions and make it very powerful. When I pray to you, I still like to sing it. Where did that song come from?
And it was that song is very special to us. I just recently had my first kid, and we actually got to go screen this movie called The Shack. It just came out, which is an amazing movie. If you guys haven't seen it, go check it out. But we had an opportunity to go out to LA and to screen that movie. And, it was a big book before. I don't know if you guys have heard of that movie, but it's a very emotional movie. And we got to go screen that early, and we got back to Nashville after seeing that movie. And I was about to have my kid, and we were in the room with a couple other guys that had just become fathers as well. We were just kind of in that emotional state of, a songwriter. A lot of times you go in and you actually have this inspiration, and we were crying a few manly tears, really manly, talking about our kids and whatnot. We'll be all right. But it was awesome to be able to sit down and take the inspiration from, not only having a kid, but from that movie. And that song came out, and I feel like good things come from good things. That movie was actually very, very inspiring. And I was about to have my kid, man. It was a song that was meant to be written. And so yeah, that's a very special one to us. And we write what we know. These songs aren't just like made up. We actually take, real stories from, our co-writers, and we'll tell stories. And that's how we kind of puzzle piece the songs together.
One, before we go to this question, just quickly, Shay.
Yes.
That's your name, isn't it?
I think so, yeah.
That's going to be all right.
Someone think it's that, his real name. But
It is, yeah. My mom really, she loved me very much, she tells me. But she named me James Shay, after my grandpa. His name's James, and then I named my kid after James. But what she did was she named me James Shay, but she didn't call me James, they called me Shay. So my entire life, people would be like, oh, so like James is your real name. I'm like, no, Shay's my real name. But everyone's like, well, James is your real name. So that was a really lot of fun.
That needs to be your rap song, and I feel like this is like the perfect mic to rap. James is my real name.
I'm so glad we sorted that out.
Hi, Tina Andrews from Red Rose Country. So obviously you grew up, you had your voice, and you obviously been singing as you got up to get your good voice. Who influenced you as you were growing up? What music? Was it just country you listened to, or were there any other real influences as you were growing up to inspire you to write the way you do now?
Yeah, we listened to a lot of music growing up. I mean, especially country music, the storytelling, you could hear it in our music. The stuff that was on the radio when we were growing up. Rascal Flatts, Tim McGraw, Kenny Chesney, Brad Paisley. I mean, I was singing all the words last night to every song, kind of freaking out. It was a cool moment, cool full circle moment to be on kind of the same festival as him after I'd seen him like 30 times. I didn't tell him that, so if you guys see Brad walking around, I was a big fan, and it's cool to still be a fan, be at these award shows and festivals like this, and walk in the same halls, and having a dressing room right next door to these artists, and getting pictures, because it is such a dream come true for us. But other influences outside of country music, I listened to a lot of rock and roll growing up, like Led Zeppelin and Foo Fighters, Tom Petty, just you name it, anything with loud guitars, I was so into it. Shay had a great R&B gospel background, so whenever you kind of take those influences and blend them up, stir it up in a pot, it's kind of Dan and Shay sound. I think you can hear it in our music. Big wall of electric guitars, and you'll see that on stage today. Shay's angelic voice, and our boyish harmonies behind it, I guess.
Boyish harmonies.
Exactly.
That makes it sound like really man.
I'm good with it.
When you were growing up, you were some distance apart. What did you was in Pennsylvania? You were in Arkansas?
We were, yeah. I grew up in a little town in Arkansas, and Dan and I've been coming to Nashville since I was eight years old or so. And I told my dad when I was like 8 that I wanted to sing country music, and we would just make trips back and forth there. And whenever I finally moved there, it was about in 2012. I just moved there, and Dan had been there for a long time, grinding it out, and it was really just a random house party. And I actually lived about 10 minutes away from where he grew up. I lived in Pittsburgh for a little while, and just by chance, didn't meet Dan there, but I actually lived like right down the street from his house for like a year and a half. And then when I moved to Nashville, and then it was a random house party. It's crazy to look back now, kind of full circle moments to be standing on stages like this and looking out and seeing a sold out crowd. And thinking back to those times, everything that had to happen for us to get where we are now, and just randomly meeting at that party was just, it was supposed to happen. I think everything happens for a reason, and it's hard to not believe that when you look back on our career and see all of what seems like random events that led us here.
Right, we've got time for a couple more questions, and then you've got to go into your sound check. The lady there, I think. You. No? Sorry, you're holding a different microphone. Side point.
She actually just brought her own
She's
microphone.
going to get into that James is my real name, right? Yeah, listen up.
I gotta start bringing around my own mic. You look awesome with that thing.
Yeah, lyric notes, is that right?
Yes. Yeah, absolutely, very amazing. So what's your favourite song to play on stage, like big arena stage compared to some smaller arenas? Well, smaller spaces, I guess.
Oh man, I would have to say the most special song we've ever written to date. I'm speaking for myself, but from the ground up, it's, you know, such a special song. I was driving back to my grandfather's funeral, and went to meet up with Shay when I got back to Nashville. We were recording vocals on another song, kind of trying to distract myself from the emotion of that. And we got to sharing stories about our grandparents and the love that they shared. And they were married for over 65 years. And the song kind of wrote itself. Like an hour later, we just told this true story about our grandparents. And it was another really emotional songwriting session, just like when I prayed for you. We did a little acoustic demo of it, and our management team, Jason Owen, who's in the room here today, and everybody at our record label was super excited. We're super thankful to have a team that believes in what we really want to do and supports our dream and our passion. Sometimes it's a little bit risky, a little bit scary to put out a song that's that emotional, that's that personal, but to have it connect and have it connect at country radio with the fans, and to be able to come over here. I mean, I remember that London Bush Hall show, like just hearing the fans sing. We sang it twice that night. I apologize for that, but it was one of those moments. The first one is for the fans, the second one is selfish, it's for us. I don't even think we sang, we started the guitar part and let the crowd sing it. So whether we're in a club playing acoustic or whether we're in a big arena like the O2, it's really special moment for us, and I can't promise you that we're not going to play it twice tonight, depending on the crowd reaction to that. But you know, we like playing cover songs, we like having fun playing rock and stuff, but to hear fans, especially 14,000 fans like this, sing the words back, I hope I'm not jinxing myself, I hope they do actually sing it. But to hear them sing the words back to us is like, it's a dream come true, and it's a full circle moment. And the emotions you see on stage, and when we give each other a big hug in between songs every night, it's not fake at all. I mean, it is so real. And again, I'm getting emotional talking about it now, but it is really the coolest thing in the world. So thank you all so much for supporting our dream, and you know, just letting us do what we love every single day. It's so good to be here. It's awesome.
And thank you. So thank you, Dan and Shay.
Especially what your favorite song is.